Hello, this is Jess. This is chat session number 161. It's Tuesday evening, about 11:30 p.m., April 10th, 2018. Not going to do any tidbits of history tonight. Just been thinking about all this political mess that's going on, the division of people in this country, the radical extremists on both sides, the left and the right, just hammering down their views and making everybody seem like everyone's choosing, having to choose a side. It's ridiculous. They're pitting us against ourselves within our own country. Look at all the history of us, of civil strife, civil war. I mean, it all started when everyone had to choose sides. And it's ridiculous to think that as a people we didn't learn, the tricks that were used in the past to form all these people to choose sides on whatever their beliefs are, and tying everything into it, the economics of it, the morality of it, all the different things that certain people that push the agendas have. And it's just ridiculous to think that the guy next door, the person down the street, the people that live in other states, just because they think differently doesn't mean that they can't be civil to the people, around them. I mean, just because somebody has a different opinion than you, why does that anger you to want to fight them or to put them down, or to, instead of just saying, yeah, okay, that's great, whatever you want to believe, it's your right. I mean, why is that so hard to do? Why do we have to always think that our way is better? Some people may not think so, and so that's where all this crap in my mind comes from. It's big news. I mean, they keep pushing, the buttons that cause the division and spreading it around everywhere, and people pick up pieces of it and form their opinion on pieces of news instead of getting the full picture, and it causes people to become very narrow-minded in their view, to where you're going to stand your ground on your view, and if someone doesn't agree with you, they're going to get punched. Why be aggressive with what you believe unless it's somebody's like pounding on you or something? Yeah, you got to stop physical violence to yourself if someone brings it to you like that. But I'm talking about just talking. Why does someone's view make somebody else stand up and say, oh, I don't like that, I'm gonna come over there and just punch you? I guess, I don't know, I don't understand it. I just don't understand why people can't just think what they want to think and say what they want to say, and when it comes to somebody asking what they think about stuff, and then all of a sudden, people start fighting, from the mental to the physical, I just my mind's weakening right now. I did work this morning So I'm having focus problems too right now again. I went to work at 7, got off at 9. So another long day. Did quite a bit of work, felt like it anyway, pretty tired, and that's why I didn't want to do the tidbits of history. My mind, I just didn't feel like, reading as much stuff right now about history. I mean, even though I redo it all the time, but I'm just tired. So I thought I would just talk about stuff, and I'm not even sure if what I was saying made a lot of sense, except for the fact that allow yourself to let somebody else think what they want to think, and react as, okay, that's what you believe, no biggie, instead of the aggressive way. I don't know, I just think it leads to more understanding when you can have a conversation with somebody and they're really interested in what you got to say, and they're man enough to say, hey, I don't agree with that, but hey, if it's what you think, it's all right with me. I don't know why that's so difficult. It's a negotiation thing. But some group of people will come along and say, nah, man, this is the way it is, and it's going to be this way, or we're going to start beating, you with sticks and shit, and shooting you and everything else. I don't know. Look around the world. Look at all the war. What the hell? What the hell's it for? We say we're, advancing in our humanity, but I think we're digressing in our ability to get along. I think that there may be progressions in things in humanity, but I think that one of the digressions that I see, that I just feel I don't know why I'm overwhelmed with it lately, about the amount of hate that's just everywhere. And all these people, whatever religion, not just Christianity, where they go and they worship, I'd say the majority of them don't, want those wars, don't want those things that are going on out there, and they may be in there hollering and hooting and yelling, for peace. When they come out, they look at somebody and the hate starts, I think it's time for individuals to realize that they have a choice now more than ever to cultivate knowledge by letting other people say what they want to, what they think about stuff, and going on about your life. Still, you don't have to change your beliefs. And if someone's belief is really offensive to you and horrible, just don't hang around with them. Don't talk to them anymore. Say, okay, see you later, and go on, instead of confronting it and trying to force, I don't know. It's just, I just don't have the tolerance for the hate. I tolerate most things, but I just can't tolerate hate, man. I think it's destructive to ourselves and to the people that are around you. If you're hateful like that, I don't know, man. People say, oh, it's because we have all these devices, nobody communicates anymore, and everyone's just looking at their phones or their TVs or their computers or whatever, and they say, oh, we've forgotten how to communicate, we're losing our interaction skills, and maybe we are, but you still, at some point, know the difference between right and wrong. And if you go around provoking other people by putting them down because of what they believe, you know, that's just inciting craziness. You know, why do you want to do that? Why do you want to band together and say we're better than this other side and we need to do something about it? Why don't you just believe what you want to believe and get on with your life and quit trying to impose it on everybody else? If other people believe what you believe and they start hanging around you, hey, you're all in good company. But if someone comes along and doesn't believe that they're good people, but they don't think like you do, you can also have them in your fold, you know, because you need that diversity whether you want to admit it or not. It's always good to know about other things, about other people, about other beliefs. But I guess we've just become so closed-minded that we can't tolerate somebody who thinks differently than us, or who looks differently, you know, or who talks differently, or whatever. I don't know. I know through history we've had times when everybody got along and everything went well, and then we had times of horrible war, and so it's an equal, you know, is it an equilibrium thing, you know? I just see all this stuff on the news, and it's like they say, you know, Trump may be gearing up to do something with Syria again, like he did before, or whatever, with the missiles. I don't know. And we're getting rid of our people that are involved in our defense, you know, and all this stuff going on in all these places, and from this, you know, South America, you know, in our own country with all the shootings and everybody freaking out and everybody wanting to say they're coming for the guns and everyone wanting to say take the guns away and everybody like saying all this shit, but nothing's changing. Nobody's taking any guns and nobody's freaking, I don't know. Nobody's came and got the guns. Nobody's taking, you know, coming. It's just dumb. Is it a good thing or a bad thing for the government to be involved in confiscation of weapons? I think it's a horrible thing. I think the Second Amendment stands there. I mean, I think there is a line. When they say if you have a gun, you know, it's against the law. And this, you know, and so I'm first of all, I think that if I want to have a gun, I can go out and buy one if I want to, and that's my right. I believe in that all the way to when I die because of the Second Amendment. But I don't own a gun, so I'm not affected like other people who have 20, 30 guns, you know, but I am an advocate of them being able to have 20 or 30 guns. I think that's, you know, there's laws, and if they're involved within the boundaries of the law, then they can have as many as they want. I could care less. I just don't want one. I don't have anywhere to put it. I don't want the temptation for any stupidity to happen with a weapon, in my case anyway. I just don't think I need one. I can shoot. I can hit a target, but I just don't feel like I need to. I don't feel like I need to have one, you know. But one day I might change. One day I might have to go down and say, hey, you know, I'm going to go ahead and get one. But at this point I don't. So anyway, back to the thing. All these people are freaking out about all these school shootings, you know, and they're freaking out about guns, and the whole time, if everyone just looks up from all that distractions and see what's really going on, there's some very serious stuff going on in our government. Just thought I would whisper that in there. I'm going to bed. I gotta go to work at 7 in the morning. Like I said, it was 11:30 when I started, so this is Jess, chat session number 161. Appreciate you watching. I did ramble on. I'm tired, and my brain's just doing its thing. It's trying to tell me, hey, it's time to close your eyes and go to sleep for a while. So have a great rest of Tuesday evening. Bye.